Arkadaşlar, hello guys, hello everyone. Today, what do we begin with? We have a quiz. Küçük bir quiz var. And we are going to look at these 4 sentences and look at these. Which one is the correct one to use? Should we use the ones in blue? Should we use the ones in red? You can pause the video. Think about it. Which one is it? Red? Let's read it together. I don't want you to pay for me. I will pay for me. Or I will pay for myself. Which one is correct? Red or blue? Number 2. We went on holiday with some friends of us. Or with some friends of ours. Which one is correct? Number 3. Michael had an argument with a neighbor of him or with a neighbor of his. Which one is correct? And option number 4. Question number 4. I'm going to a wedding on Saturday. A friend of me or a friend of mine is getting married. So we have 4 questions. 2 options, red and blue. Which one do you think is the answer? In the comment section, you can let me know before you watch the video. Yani video izlemeden bu dot soruları incele ve bakacaksınız hangisi doğru? Kırmızı olan doğru yoksa mavi olan doğru? Ve sonra video izleyebilirsiniz. Bakalım doğruysanız belki biliyorsunuz neden onlar seçiyoruz, neden diğeri seçmiyoruz. Bilmiyorsanız ve yanlış tahmin ettiniz, no problem. Öğreniyoruz. Bu videoda konumuz bu hakkında. Hemen başlayalım. So, arkadaşlar, konumuz bu. A friend of mine, my own house, on my own, by myself. Maybe when people speak, you hear them use these words. Let's learn how to use them. So we begin with this one, a friend of mine. Yani it's a friend of mine. Benim arkadaşım anlam verecek. So a friend of mine, we can say a friend of yours, a friend of hers, a friend of theirs, a friend of ours, or say. So a friend of ours, a friend of his, etc. So a friend of, a teacher of, etc. So bunlar kullanacağız. And a friend of him is not correct. A friend of you, no. A friend of her, no. So we use possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns, what's the meaning of possessive? Possessive yani sahiplik. So sahiplik gösteren pronouns kullanacağız. So o birinci, a friend of mine. Bunu bitirdik. Bakalım, my own house. İkinci, my own house. So my own house, what does it mean? Yani it means my own house. My own, we can only look at my own. What is the meaning of my own? My own, we can use it when something is not shared. I do not share it with somebody else, and it's not borrowed. So let's write a big not. So not shared, not borrowed, all I do it with no help from someone else. So I do something. I do something. Let's look at some examples. For example, when I was a kid, I had my own room. Yani kendi odam. Kardeşlerimle paylaşmadım. It was mine. I do not share it. What are some of the things that are your own? You can tell us in the comment section. For example, I have my own garden. It's not a shared garden. For example, if you live in a house that has a shared compound, everybody can come out and play in this compound. Or a shared swimming pool. It's not your own swimming pool. If I say we have our own swimming pool, it means we do not share it. Borrowed. For example, I live in my own house. If you ask, Maureen, where do you live? Oh, I live in my own house. It means I do not rent it. I do not borrow it, in this case, for the house. Or I have my own house, my own car. It's not for rent. It's not borrowed. If you borrow something, you say, let me have this. And then you give it back after maybe 1 day, 2 days. Let's say you borrow a book from your friend. So it's not yours. You cannot say it's my own book. No, it's borrowed. So it's not mine. And then if I do something by myself, you can say, I did this on my own. For example, I painted the house on my own. I painted the house on my own. Can you paint a house on your own? Do you have the skills? If you don't have the skills, you can pay somebody money to do it for you. So you don't say, I painted the house on my own. No, somebody help. For example, sometimes you see I have braids in my hair, and generally sometimes people ask, where did you do the braids from? Where did you do your hair from? I say, I did the braids on my own. I do it by myself. We don't. So I did the braids on my own. Yani kendim yaptım burada. So kendi yapsak my own kullanacağız. Yani bir şey paylaşmıyoruz. Ödünç olarak almadık. Ya da kendimize yaptığımızda o zaman my own kullanacağız. Mesela birkaç örnek verdim. Küçükken kendi odam vardı. I had my own room. Ya da kaldığım evinden kendim evim yaşıyorum. I live in my house, in my own house. Ama kira ev olsa nasıl diyeceğim? I live in a rented house ya da I don't live in my own house. Evet, bu güzel örnek. Desem I live in my own house demek ki o ev kira için değil. Ama desem I don't live in my own house. Demek ki evet belki o evinde yaşıyorum şimdi ve benim ama kiralık olduğu için my own house demeyeceğim. Çünkü benim değil. Kiraladım ya da ödünç olarak aldım. Geri vereceğim bir süre sonra. Ve bir şey kendim yapsam, bir örnek verdim daha önce. Normalde kendi saçım örgü yapıyorum. Ve insanlar sorduğunda saçın nereden yaptın? Kendim yaptım. I did it on my own olarak diyeceğim. Let's look at on my own anlatım. Evet, bu bitti. Evet, üçüncü neyi göreceğiz? On my own and by myself. What is the difference? On my own desem, by myself. On my own, by myself. There is no difference. But generally it means you do something alone. Tek başına. For example, if I say I live on my own, demek ki tek başına yaşıyorum. Ya da I don't live on my own. Biriyle o zaman yani yalnız yaşmıyorum, kalmıyorum. Çözemedim. So by myself ya da I live by myself. Mesela you're calling a friend and they say I'm gonna come by myself ya da I'm gonna come on my own. Yani tek başına geleceğim. Yani kendim geleceğim. Merak etme, bana alma. Yani mesela biri diyor, seni alayım. No, I will come on my own. Kendi kendim geleceğim. Hiç merak etme, bana almaya gerek yok. You don't need to pick me up. I can come by myself or I can come on my own. Bunlar aynı anlam veriyor. Ya yalnız ya da tek başına, kendi kendime. So arkadaşlar, that is the end of our class. We had a small quiz. Which one is correct on these two? Let's clean everything first. Yes. So which one is correct on these? Do we use red or blue after learning everything? So we're gonna say, I don't want you to pay for me. I will pay for myself. Myself is correct. We went on holiday with some friends of ours is correct. Michael had an argument with a neighbor of his. Yani onun bir komşuyla bir kavga, bir tartışma oldu. I'm going to a wedding on Saturday. A friend of mine. Yani benim bir arkadaş evleniyor. So a friend of mine is getting married. I'm going on a wedding on Saturday. We went on a holiday with some friends of ours. Yani bizim birkaç arkadaşlarımızdanla tatile gittik. Evet, I don't want you to pay for me, I will pay for myself. Yani kendimi ya da kendim için ödeyeceğim. Evet arkadaşlar, this is the end of our class. I hope you learned these words, a friend of mine, my own house, on my own, by myself. And I hope you can use these comfortably without confusing them. See you in the next class. You will love it. Just come, just be there next time. You're gonna love it. Goodbye. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like, share, and everything. And comment. Bye-bye.